just finished a meet and greet, had a great attendance, really great questions, but some of the people have not been able to make it out to meet and greet. They have multiple jobs, they're really busy with their kids, and I wanted an opportunity to answer some questions that have been frequently asked on my phone calls to delegates as well as the other meet and greets. So I really appreciate you having the time to do this for me. I'm running because our delegates, our candidates, our grassroots, our precinct chairs deserve better than they've gotten in the last 2 years. We have gotten to the point where the only time we reach out to them is when we need something bad or something for them to do more of, instead of bringing them in and saying, we appreciate you, this is for you. The first thing I would do is I would fundraise a lot differently. Our fundraising efforts to reaching down to our precinct chairs, it's not a bad thing. It just wasn't the right thing at the right time. The first thing that we need to do is to fundraise by bringing in national speakers and reaching up to the larger donors. That's the first thing. I also have a 3-tiered fundraising idea that will get people at different levels so that they can contribute at the way they can afford to contribute, but only after we've provided value to our legislators, our constituents, and our grassroots. So as it relates to the fundraising, I already have scheduled a presidential candidate to come here within 6 weeks of convention to do a fundraiser for us, and a nationally recognized CEO out of Denver who also said she'd come and fundraise for us. Really excited about that. The next thing that I would be doing differently would be making sure that we use technology like this. We need to be using technology so that we can be better effective in communicating and engaging and involving our grassroots. What are they interested in? What would they like to see us support? What could we be doing better? What could we be doing more of? And the way to do it, and the most effective way to do it, is through technology. Our younger people are using this more often than anything. I bet you've seen that at the dinner table sometimes. Maybe it's happened at my house, maybe it hasn't, where they're here, they're looking here instead of doing this. Well, if our younger people are using these devices, we need to be able to provide messaging and information and engagement and fun things that they can do in the way that they can process it. Another thing that I would do a little bit different too is that I run my meetings pretty succinct. My philosophy as a leader is be brief, be bright, and be gone. Let's make sure that when we have meetings, the people that come, they're going to get value out of it, that they can leave filled with information that they can share, enthusiastic about the vision that we've set for them, and prepared to be able to engage their neighbors and not have to spend half their night with us. Get it done in an hour and go home and enjoy the evening. One thing that I will definitely be doing different is to make sure that our conventions and our central committee meetings are worthwhile, that people get value out of it by bringing in national speakers, national political or business speakers, people that our delegates and our precinct chairs will find valuable. And it makes that so much more important. It gives them a reason to come. Other than doing the business of the party, then they have another extra reason for coming and having some fun too. What makes me different is I have spent the last 25 years of my life fundraising. And I've also spent the last 6 years here in Utah building coalitions with the different areas and flavors of conservatives. In order for us to bring together the 80% that we agree on, let's not worry about the 20% that we disagree on, and be able to move forward our ideals, our conservative ideals that we all can agree on. And I bet you've had those conversations with friends and family and your neighbors, and you probably find a few things that you definitely keep that you have an alignment. Let's work with that instead of talking about all the stuff that we don't agree on. That doesn't bring a coalition. It doesn't provide a safety for people who are conservative to feel that it's okay and safe to be in our party. I'd like to bring that back to our party. So this question came in over the last day or two, and I want to make sure that I address it. Is it true that you were a paid consultant on a campaign in Salt Lake County while you were acting chair? No, the allegation is completely false, and it has been proven false last year. Very disappointed that it's come back again. But if I had the record that our current chair has, I'd be wanting to change the conversation too. Well, I've been very fortunate to have quite a number of endorsements. I have endorsements from organizations where I've done fundraising, where I've put in my time as a volunteer to move forward initiatives to help our people become entrepreneurs, better parents. I have those endorsements. And I also have some endorsements of people who are in positions where they can't officially endorse. So if you're interested in finding out who those people are, I encourage you to give me a holler and I will share their information and you can reach out to them and they'll be glad to answer any questions that you have about supporting me. I look forward to meeting all the delegates at convention. Please come and introduce yourself if we've not had a chance to meet or talk on the phone. I'd love to be able to share with you my vision for our county and for what we can do together. Thanks so much, and see you at convention.